I'm T.W. Hawk. This is the Algorithm of Truth. This essay is called Narrow Passage. Are you going that-a-way? If you're a fan of Christ, and I am, and if you contemplate his teachings, as I do, you'll know he mentions quite memorably the narrow gate. Small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Enter the narrow gate. So the narrow gate is the less traveled path, a seldom taken route that marks the way to spiritual riches and abundance in the afterlife. But I've got a secret for you. The way to riches and abundance in this life is actually through another gate, a gate that is able to swing wide if you have the right open sesame. Gratitude is the gateway to abundance. Whilst gratitude itself and alone is not the goal, it is the portal, the doorway, the threshold to abundance. And the gatekeeper, the paladin, the gate guard, if you will, is gratefulness, thankfulness, appreciation, graciousness. That's the open sesame, giving thanks. And our beloved paradox of truth is afoot here. The paradox being, the more you give away, the more you get. Thanks. That's it. So give it. Give it profusely. Bequeath it abundantly. Pour it on thick. You can't get rid of it fast enough because the very act of emptying yourself of gratitude fills you up again. Thanksgiving is abundance getting. You immediately feel good when you do it, and the universe delivers more, ample more, for which to be grateful. Because the universe, like a host loaded with limitless resources, is a show-off. And that's why the universe is smirking at you, because it knows whatever you wish, it can provide, no matter what you behold. It's just the tip of its iceberg. The wine cellar is full. The troves are teeming with treasure. There are abundant tidings yet to recount. Gracious gratitude begets bounteous beneficence, gobs of generosity, loads of largesse, mountains of munificence. But there is a precursor to getting the most from our host, and you already know the magic spell. At its most fundamental, simply say thank you and get a ton of good stuff in return. If you are not in gratitude, then perhaps you are fostering ingratitude. You can't find much, if anything, to feel thankful about. But the problem with ingratitude is that those who harbor it live in lack. Though they feel entitled to more, the universe and everyone else owes them something, they feel. Their thanklessness results in an absence of plenitude. Paradoxically, wanting more without being grateful for what is garners less. Even though it's only a perception of less, it's not actually less, not literally less, but a self-cultivated feeling of less. The thankless are actually doing it to themselves, whilst directing blame for their inner feeling at everyone else. This went wrong, that went wrong, it's my boss's fault, my parents' fault, my therapist's fault, your fault. The waiter didn't, my kids didn't, the teacher didn't, it's not coming fast enough, juicy enough, big enough, first class enough. Nothing is ever really enough. For those in lack, everything lacks luster, including them. Energetically, they can appear to have a gray film over them, or seem encased by a dark membrane. It's as if they are peering out on the world through a dirty window, rather than gazing in wonder at a multifaceted crystal kaleidoscope of happenings. Incidentally, a cluster of butterflies is referred to as a kaleidoscope, like a pack of wolves or a pod of porpoises might be. So to experience gratitude, just open your heart to be more like a butterfly. You can find some inspiration to embrace your butterfly nature by reading the chapter from my book entitled Flap, Flap, Glide. These lacklusters I mentioned have perfected the feeling of missing out on something. They experience order envy about everything, but this battle takes place within themselves, on the playground or the battlefield of their own minds. Those who cannot feel gratitude, who fail to fill their hearts with enough, will forever be enslaved to the empty promise, the false allure, the barren cup of more. If they felt abundant, then they would be abundant. If they found enough for which to feel grateful, then they would experience enough. And enough is enough, right? Well, not so if you are living in grace. In grace, your cup runneth over. And if you're thankful for the spill, even that will yield a bigger cup to fill. Gratitude for the infinitude of life and its ineffable wonderments is what makes every circumstance, every experience, and every moment a present. Gratitude, then, giving thanks, saying grace, enumerating one's blessings, is the ultimate gift worth giving. The cosmic corollary is that the more we give gratitude to others, to the earth, to the universe, the more we give to ourselves. And that's a gifting measure in which everyone finds pleasure. So give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away now.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now.
I'm T.W. Hawk. This is the Algorithm of Truth. Thank you for spending time with me today.